So hello and welcome to our Topic 1 Blending Learning Assignment. I'm Mercedes.
I'm Megan.
I'm Michael.
And here's our presentation.
Okay. I'll go first with the first one. I'm going to list and define the challenges of the 21st century modern managers. Modern frontline managers are under the stress and pressure of middle and top managers to complete tasks efficiently through their non-managerial workers. A challenge modern managers face is the dependence of task accomplishment by employees that work directly beneath them. Modern managers must be coaches and not demanders and dictators. Frontline managers must hold their employees accountable for actions because they depend on them for performance results. Effective managers must juggle performance effectiveness and employee satisfaction with their workers. Managers must be able to provide quality work improvements and advantages over other companies. This is no longer solely the ability to pay well. Non-managerial workers want to feel that they have value, growth opportunity, authority, and flexibility in how they do their work. Thus, frontline managers must use their skills to give adequate freedom to their workers while depending on them to do their tasks to the best of their ability. The number one reason why the majority of employees leave jobs is because their immediate supervisor. This is important to create a quality work-life environment. Modern first-line managers face the challenge of working in the business and not on business. They are being told what tasks need to be accomplished by middle managers and are not involved in the overall strategic planning of the business. As you're promoted up the ladder of the hierarchy of managers, you become more liable for your lower managers' actions.
And then the second part of this slide is explain why the philosophy and practice of the upside down pyramid is essential for success in the 21st century. I said by putting the customer's needs first and then moving down from there, you allow each part of the pyramid to communicate with the higher up, thus showing the effects of these changes throughout each level.
So the upside down pyramid is the idea or the view of the organizations that put customers at the top and being served by non-managerial workers who are supported by team leaders and higher level managers. This is essential for the 21st century because it constantly puts the consumers first. A lot of times, top managers are out of touch with what the consumers and employees really want and fail to listen and change things. The upside down pyramid accounts for that by making every part of the organization happy and on the same page.
Social media platforms, i.e. Instagram, Yelp, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat also have a strong role in making companies accountable.
Modern managers must be competent in 3 types of skills. Technological, first-line managers must be the most proficient at these skills compared to top managers. They need to be technologically skilled in their field because they need to directly coach their frontline workers in the workplace. Technological skills relate directly to the capabilities to be able to perform specific tasks.
Said that a manager's example of this would be like managers at a restaurant that need to know how to operate the hostess stand app, the server app, and managerial app. This is so if there are any technical errors that come up through each level of the employee's jobs, the manager is able to fix and resolve any of those problems.
Managers must also be competent in human skills. These skills relate to people skills and emotional intelligence. To be able to manage people effectively, managers must be able to understand other people's emotions as well as regulate their own. Employees value a quality work environment. If they feel as though their opinions and feelings are not being valued, they will most likely leave and look for other opportunities. These skills will also assist management in motivating and inspiring their team. Managers must be able to tailor their communication to encourage certain interpretations.
Managers that explain how an employee can affect a company's numbers puts a sense of ownership in the employee's mind. This sense of ownership gives the employee feelings of reward or disappointment when these numbers change.
And lastly, top managers must have conceptual skills. Top managers must be proficient in this skill. They have the responsibility of analyzing and assessing the big picture of a company. Conceptual skills must be used to plan strategies for a company as well as long-term goals. Top managers cannot be distracted by the day-to-day operations. They depend on lower management to fulfill their long-term goals that they create via conceptual skills.
A conceptual goal from Amazon was to always look for new ways to expand. And recently, they've achieved part of this goal by creating Amazon stores. They're always looking for a way to keep expanding.
Here's for OB1. What is an open system? An open system is a system that takes humans and material resource inputs and transforms them into finished goods and services. An example that I chose for this during COVID-19 is the company Walmart. The resource input is the information about the virus and how it affects people. The transformation process is how are they going to cater to the customer safety and security. And the output is their mask mandate, contact-free services, and store hours, allowing customers to be safe and get out quick and easy, giving them positive or negative feedbacks in order to better their service.
Another example of this would be GCU with COVID-19. The input, again, is the information about the virus. The transformation would be how they're planning to have students back on campus while still making it safe. And the output would be the masks, the hybrid learning, and all the sanitization that they are providing in different places of campus.
For EM2, for the behavioral human relations approach management, and the organization I chose is the restaurant industry. Chris Argyris believes in personality and organization. His human relation approach teaches that employees want to be treated as adults and will perform better with less restrictive and less defined tasks. Having such strict rules will lead to fear. I work in the hospitality industry, specifically restaurants. I've worked for 3 different companies over a span of 10 years, and I find that guest satisfaction is immensely better where management gives freedom to their employees of how to accomplish their tasks. This goes hand in hand with contingency thinking, that the most corrective actions are dependent on the situation. Servers and bartenders are able to make a living because they have exceptional human skills. Allowing your employees to make their own best thought decisions based on this knowledge is crucial to guest satisfaction. When wait staff has to abide by strict procedures and dialogues, they are left without personal touches and hospitality opportunities. It's important to trust your hospitality employees, knowing that they have the best intentions for your guests. Employees of permissive managers know that their human skills are valued in the hospitality industry settings.